Welcome back, guys, and welcome to Garage 42. This is where all my cars live. And welcome back to my 1988 Porsche. Oops, we got to make sure that closes nice and tight. It is a good seal. Oh, yes. Welcome to my 1988 Porsche 911 Carrera. It's kind of an RS tribute car. We've got the turbo brakes, the turbo 16-inch Fuchs, and I just love this thing. It's such a blast, but sometimes it can be stressful to own a car like this because I'm not a mechanic, I'm a mechanical engineer, and there's a big difference. I feel like that means I know enough to know what I don't know, which makes me panic about everything, but Garage 42 just arranged for this car to be sent down to Donnelly Racing Services in Connecticut, and he just did a full sweep of the car, did transmission oil, motor oil, brake fluid flush, adjusted some things, and he's given me the A-OK that it's good to go. So I'm pretty excited to take it out today. This is my first drive of the season, and you know, I'm just shaking it down. I want to be more confident driving it and enjoying it. This one has 88,000 miles on it. And I'm not taking it out, you know, tracking it and abusing it. So hopefully whatever I can do to it is nice. Now, one of the things that I really appreciated about Diggy down at Donnelly was I had a potential fuel leak in this car. I filled the tank and I noticed that there was a couple drops when I got back to my driveway. That did not make me feel very good, and that made me feel actually very, very bad because I thought I don't want this car to burn, especially given the fact that I know it potentially has an issue. Well, it never happened again. And so then I'm like, well, what was that? Was it a fluke? What went on? He went ahead and inspected the entire system. I mean, he's like, yeah, at some point you should probably replace all the fuel lines. You know, they're kind of old, but none of them were leaking. So chances are it was like a ball valve in the filler that just was stuck and maybe allowed a little bit to seep over or something. I don't know. But long story short, I think we're in the clear. Hopefully everything goes swimmingly. So let's get out and drive her. Oh, yes. One thing I do need to do is get new tires. So we'll be linking up with Bridgestone pretty soon to do that. Luckily, they make a Potenza Sport that fits these wheels. It's a very odd tire size. So nobody really makes tires that fit this except for the R888R, the Fusion, and now the Potenza Sport, which is a godsend because that's the tire I actually want to put on the car. That's a very vulnerable spot there. It always takes a little while to get these to warm up. There's a lot of oil in these things. Something that was bothering me. Oh, they put a stop sign here. I feel like there wasn't a stop sign before. Am I imagining that? Have I just not been stopping here? It had some gear whine in 4th and 5th gear, and I was like, oh, is that okay? The consensus is there's no reason to be suspicious of that. So he got onto the car, ran it, didn't hear anything ugly, took it on a test ride, he liked it, so we'll see. But, you know, it's just one of those things where I like to have a seal of approval from somebody who knows their way around these cars and not just simply hear a noise and say, oh, it's probably fine, because probably fine could be very expensive on a car like this. That blinker could have come a lot earlier from you. You can see the license plate on the Ford Escape in front of me, but it is H. It has one letter, H. I don't know who that is, but that has got to be a tough plate to get. Maybe it's a Hal or a Heather. Oh, man. And there's a curse. I think every time I get in this car, I get stuck behind the world's slowest drivers. And I don't just mean like, oh, they drive the speed limit. I mean like, I'm barely eking out second gear without stalling going around a corner behind this Honda Pilot. And I'll probably get stuck behind them for the entirety of this drive because that's just my luck. Please go to the park. Go to the park. Go to the park. Yes. A little bit, but like it's definitely quieted down, so maybe it just needed the right transmission fluid. There's always a part of me that wanted to use this car as a daily driver and just really commit to the bit. But then every time you're out in bumper-to-bumper traffic and it's 100 degrees and I don't have air conditioning in this car, it's like, yeah, no, that's not a very fun bit. And I like the comforts of a relatively new car. Oh, very cool truck. So nice that these have torque, especially with the Steve Wong chip. This just a little lean into that throttle and you're off. I was driving a car the other day that had a 2.9 liter. It was either a stroked or bored 2.7 in a 78, which would have normally been an SC with a 3 liter. But this 2.9 liter, very rev happy, cool engine, but really didn't have a lot of grunt. And it made me appreciate the 3.2. And how these engines were always coveted by the G model enthusiasts, but this car was never really the star of the show. I mean, back in even 20 years ago, these were pretty cheap. People were not trading these for six figures. They were trading them for like $17,000 to $25,000. People seem to figure it out, but they do like some revs. So if you notice my cruising speed here in third gear, I try to keep it around, 3,000, 3,200 RPM before I'm going to go ahead and cruise somewhere else, just because they don't like to be loaded up down low, put it that way. Oh, I almost had fun. I almost got to have fun in my cool car, but no. Oh, no fun. still hear a little bit of the whine, but it's not like an ugly whine. Oh, we got tractor trailer illegally in the left lane. He's gonna be here a while. He's not going to be able to get back over. Let's see how she sounds in fourth. Not bad. All right. She's cooking along. I've got such an aggressive camber setup. It tramlines quite a bit, and it's funny because like we relaxed it even from where it originally was a few years ago. Oh, check out the racing Accord. Maine plates, I give it a pass. That's a sports car in Maine. Tell me this guy's about to do a wheelie or something. I don't know why. I just got a feeling. I'm kind of glad he didn't. Don't do this shit. Why do people do that? Don't do it! Like, what in the world? Why are you crossing double yellows to get somewhere that is not going to get you anywhere faster? Like, people are nuts, man. Oh, we really got to reevaluate the whole system. The whole licensing system has absolutely no value if everyone drives like this. Why even have a license? Just charge a fee and give them the car. So you can see why daily drive anything sounds really good until you enter the reality of just driving in miserable traffic with terrible drivers who are clueless and objectively blind because they're staring at their phones. They don't even look. They don't even look at the road they're driving on. Well, that is going to do it for the inaugural drive of my 911 this season. Thank you guys so much for watching, liking, commenting, and subscribing. I think I'm going to put this here for to not bake this interior in the sun. But it's nice to get it out. It's nice to know it's had a once-over by a knowledgeable mechanic. And nice to know she's got all fresh fluids and can survive the miserable commute that sometimes Massachusetts highways provide for us. So, anyway, glad she's always safe and sound up at Garage 42 when it's not being flogged through traffic. But right now, I'm gonna use this for a couple days and enjoy it. I've got a Kia Telluride as a daily driver this week, so that can pick up the heavy lifting if anything needs to be street parked or, you know, just do normal things. I can't put a bike in the 911, although I probably could put one on the 911, but that'll do it. All right, the nicest thing about having that left key, you can just reach in and turn it off. So anyway, thank you guys so much for watching, liking, commenting, and subscribing. Better drives to come in this thing this season. Don't forget to respect the drive, and I'll see you in the next one.